Hello, 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 all of my beautiful humans. I hope all is well and well is all. Welcome to Nickism. Well, all I'm trying to do is promote positivity and encourage you to be the best you possible. That's it, that's all. Before we get started, like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Yeah, you see me in the Nick merch. Nickism, you see it, you see it, you see it. That's right, baby. I'm pumping it. Every color, this is what I do, this is what I do. But this week topic is, let's talk about the kids. I know y'all heard me past month or so talking about kids. We need to protect our kids, have conversations with our kids. We definitely do need to have these tough conversations with our children. My heart, my condolences, my prayers go out to all of the families that lost their babies in Texas at the that mass school shooting. My hearts go out to you all. Those babies didn't have a chance to even discover what this world is really about. And listen, my whole heart goes out because these are babies. These are babies. This fool took out all of them babies. And there's no reason. You cannot give me a reason why he did this. And I'm not even going to talk about the full name because his name will not be mentioned out of my mouth. Any of these murderers' name will not be mentioned out of my mouth because it's just copycats and it's sad and it's pathetic. And I come to all of my beautiful humans today when I tell you we need to talk to our children. We need to have these difficult conversations with our children. Our babies are angry for a whole lot of reasons. And I wouldn't just say this if I didn't know this. I work with children on a daily basis, and I see how angry these kids are. And they are angry. And they have reason to be angry. See, we got to understand as parents and guardians that we put our stuff onto our children. Yes, we do. We put our stuff onto our children. When we angry, our kids know it. Our kids feel it. So that makes them angry because sometimes we snap out on them because of our own anger. Yeah, I have done it before. I'm not proud to say I have, but I have done it before. Our kids are angry. It's a lot of our kids are angry. It's a lot of our kids are keeping a whole lot of secrets inside of them because they fear that their parent won't listen to them. They fear that something will happen to their parent, or they just fear that they're going to get in trouble. We have a lot of angry kids out here, from little girls to little boys. I mean, from ages 5. And these babies are angry. And it's our fault, parents. It's our fault our babies angry the way they are. Because we yelling a whole lot instead of talking. We discussing things in front of these kids that we should not be discussing in front of children at all. Definitely are. You ever heard that saying when you was a kid? Oh, be seen, not heard? That was the motto. Was like you couldn't even interrupt an adult. Back then, you had to say, excuse me, mom. And it better had to be something important. If she was having a conversation, it better had to be something important. Because if it wasn't, you was about to get your teeth knocked out of your mouth. Seriously. But it was never being grown folks' conversation. You know, respect your elders. Those different type of things. So you understand what I'm saying? And these kids don't have this foundation these days. They don't. Back then we had the whole community protecting our children, protecting all of us. Today, no. Too many parents are so upset and they are so angry to the fact that another person telling their child what to do or what not to do. And they're not telling your child these things for a bad reason. They're doing it because it's not right. It's not right. I have witnessed parents come to school or fight teachers because their child went home and told them some BS. But the same parents wouldn't even come in to pick their child report card up. See, y'all hear me? Y'all hear what I'm saying? When you arguing with the teacher in front of your child about how you gonna treat my child, no, parents, it does not work that way. It does not work that way. And then you see why the kids continue to disrespect. Listen, we have teachers out here, and our teachers, they need to be recognized so much and so hard. They need to be recognized because the teachers in this world does the hardest job. They have to take on 25 to 30 kids. Picture this, every day, 5 days a week. And all of these kids got different personalities, different home backgrounds, all of these things. Teacher got to deal with that. On top of the teacher got to deal with teaching these kids. When there's a lack of respect, that stops the process of being a child being taught, because the teacher has to handle that as well. No, the school system is not perfect. It's not perfect at all. But as us parents, if we get more involved, we would not have to worry. We need to have these tough conversations with our kids, my beautiful humans. We need to have these tough conversations with our kids. Because how do our kids know to do the things that they do? One, if they're not seeing it through all of the social media. Two, if they're not hearing it from you in your household. We got these babies that's 11, 12 years old talking about being in relationships, what love is, heartache and pain. How do they know all of these things? One, it could be TV. Or two, they could see you. How you get upset when you break up with somebody, or how happy you get when you meet somebody, or how love is to them or you. We are putting these things onto our children, my beautiful humans. We are putting these onto our children. The hate that we have inside of us. We speak it out loud. Once you speak something out loud, you speak into existence. Listen, these kids hear us. They understand. The conversation that these kids be having, I guarantee you, is coming from the parents' mouth and the parents' mouth alone. We got to listen. It's going to be a bunch of y'all sitting up here and be like, you know what, you think you know what you're talking about? You don't know what you're talking about, because my kid this and my kid that, and it might be. But I wouldn't say it if I didn't know it to be factual. I would not say it. Our kids are being beat down up in the school system. They killing our babies in the school system now. And then we have these people that's supposed to serve and protect our babies, standing around waiting for a way to get in. I mean, all positivity and all love here. But if them babies was in that whole school with an hour with a shooter for over an hour, and y'all was outside not doing anything, listen, my beautiful humans. As a parent, and as all of them parents that was out there, they was ready to rush up in that building to protect their babies. But the ones that's here to protect us wouldn't even do it. Now, I say all of that to say this, my beautiful humans. I say all of that to say this. Watch your babies. Let's talk to our kids. Let's find out why they're so angry. Let's find out how we can help them being white and less angry. I ever had to have a conversation with my son, because he walking around here with his face all like you pay bills or something, bro. What's wrong with you? He's like, nah, you just don't understand all the stress on me. Stress? What are you stressing about? What's going on? The pressure I put on him, the pressure the school put on him, I guess the pressure his father put on him to be a certain type of way, the pressure his friends put on him. It's a lot of things that we need to talk about with our children. It's a whole lot of things we need to talk about with our children, because I want my son to be happy. I don't want him to focus on all the negativities in his life, because it's a lot. And if you focus on all the negative things that's going on in your life, you will miss out on all the positive and the best things that's in your life. So we need to have these conversations with our kids so they can be kids and let them be kids. Because all of this adult stuff they can deal with when they become adults. I wish like crazy I can go back to being a kid and then just enjoy the freedom of being a kid, because it was fun. Didn't have no worries. But these kids these days, they worry. They worry about a lot of different things that it should not be put on them. My beautiful humans, listen. The kids are our future. The kids are our future. And for them babies that lost their lives, for all of them, for all of the parents that had to endure losing their babies, that will not have a future. I pray for all of you. I pray for all of you. It's not right and it's not fair. It's not right and it's not fair. And I pray that God give you the strength to move on. I pray for all of them babies that witnessed everything that was going on. I pray for them protect, that God heal their heart, that God heal their mind. Hopefully in this world, life will get better. Life will get better if we push it and we start working together to protect our babies. And it don't take much to protect our babies. All it takes is to sit down and have a conversation before it's too late. So all of my beautiful humans, till next week, take care of yourself. Protect our babies. Protect our babies. Talk to our kids. Find out what they know about guns. Find out what they know about hate. Let's go through their Facebook. Let's go through their messages. Let's see what they putting out here in this world. It's up to us to protect our babies. It's up to us to protect our babies. So how about we all work together and let's protect our babies. Till next week, nothing but love, peace, and happiness. To all of my beautiful humans, stay blessed.